Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of J&B Tuning. Well, in today's episode, being that it's the first video of the year, and again, guys, I welcome you and Happy New Year to all. The first video of the year, I would like to do a mod list on the Golf R. Guys, as you guys know, I'll be modifying this car heavily this year, hopefully, and including the performance changes on this car. Possibly going to stage 1 first, and then we'll go to stage 2. And before I do so, I would like to actually run you down a list of all the mods that have done on this Golf R, as you guys have requested and interested on what I've done so far on this car, especially for the ones that are new to the channel and haven't seen all the videos of all the how-to and little mods I've done for the Golf R. Hopefully this year we could do a lot more mods on the Golf R and do more contents on the Golf R going forward, as the Golf R now is completely mine and no more warranty for me to worry about. And if anything breaks, and again, knock on the woods, then I'll probably be doing it myself technically here to save money. Anyways, guys, as I am doing a rundown on all the mods I've done on the Golf R, I'll be listing all these parts as well, and hopefully this year I'll be able to provide you guys a link to my Amazon store that I've started this year, and I'll be having links to all these parts, or most of these parts anyways, if I could sell them on the store, to be able for me to get some support as well, to keep the channel alive. And if you guys are willing to or wanting to support this channel, please buy some of the products that I'll be having listed on the store. It's called the J&B Tuning merch. So stay tuned. Well, from the bottom, guys, here are the mods I have done on the Golf R. And starting off with from the front, I guess, as you guys have seen from the previous video, we have done some air ducting for the brakes. Basically here, guys, it's a brake cooling system that Audi have that will direct the air flow from underneath this duct here through those air ducts and into our brakes, which is really cool to keep us some cooling here a little bit. Much like on the other side, as you guys can see, similarly, air flows through there and then in through those ducts there and deflecting the air into our caliper and rotors. Next up is our Audi jack points, guys. The most controversial video of all in this channel. People don't really understand or haven't really discovered what this is all about. But this is the Audi jack point that I've used quite a bit in doing work on the Golf R when lifting the car. And if you guys haven't seen that video, please check that out. I have the installation and the how-to on how to use it technically in the process. Well, folks, best bang for the buck is basically here our RS3 034 sway bar for the Golf R, and it's a lot beefier than the Golf R version of this technically, and well recommended, guys. It basically stiffens the roll on the Golf R a lot better than usual, for sure. much recommended. Another great addition to the car is these aero bits that I have. It's basically a wraparound on this lower control arm here to give it a bit of aerodynamic capability underneath here, which is really great because I love the fact that it does protect the arm, basically here, the metal underneath, because there's quite a bit of, as you guys can see, you could probably see it, there's a lot of little chips that basically hits the metal, and it does rust at some point in time, which I really don't like. And so yeah, anyways, it's great that it protects the arm here and gives us a bit of the aerodynamic capability here. Another great addition, guys, is this resonator delete, and it's awesome. It gives us a bit of a better sounding exhaust there, given that from factory the Golf R is so quiet, guys, and this one it helps quite a bit to give it a bit more beefier tone. So anyways, guys, let's continue on the next one. Another great addition here, guys, is our rear diffuser from Barry Backer, and great product, guys. I have installed this, and I have all the different fins that you can pretty much install for this product, and I'm loving it. It's really durable. It's a sponsored product I've actually reviewed, and this was sent to me by Barry Backer, and now CJM Industries that owns the company now. And it's a great product there, guys. Great addition for sure. Also here, guys, with a Barry Backer as well, we have our front splitter, which is pretty good. You know, I'm pretty happy with the way this thing looks, and that's fairly durable as well. It can take the beating, that's for sure. So you guys can see from the side point view. That's basically how it looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks basically here, guys. Another great addition here, guys, is this mud flap that I actually retrofitted. And this is basically, this is the same mud flap that I have on the Mark 7 Golf at one point, and I just retrofitted it, cut it, and actually made it fit underneath here. It's not perfect, but at least the fitting is great, and it looks pretty good from the stands. I'm a sucker for an OEM upgrade. In fact, you can actually fit the Mark 7.5 GTI mud flap, and I figured, you know, I'd play around with it and, you know, cut it up and basically fit it there. Similarly on the back, it's the same thing, guys, as you guys can see here. I have basically chopped it off and made it fit for the application here. Some of you guys are questioning or asking questions how I fitted this in with the spats, the Barry Backer spats. It really fit nicely there, guys. All I had to do was trim the inner a little bit here to fit everything underneath there without damaging, you know, this casing here in the whole 9 yards. It's still, everything fits, including the original spat here, as long as this thing is inserted inside. It looks really nice. It looks very OEM, guys, as you guys can see. Nicely done. In addition to our external modifications, guys, for this Golf R, is this Maxon wing extension for the rear spoiler here. Very good addition again to give the car a bit more aggressive look to it, as you guys can see, and it gives the car a great stance basically, guys, and it also helps from the downforce and the handling of the car. Another great touch is this wind visor for the window here, and apparently this is a product that is well known in Japan. Basically it was invented in Japan to begin with, to be able to actually open or crack the window to be able to smoke their cigarette without wind basically blowing in, and as well having the turbulence going into the car. And also when it's raining, you're not gonna get any rain down inside the unit. It's a great addition, guys. It gives the car again a great stance, and it just makes the car look sporty, that is. Another product here, guys, is this carbon fiber mirror caps that I installed not too long ago. There are the basically they're not a true carbon fiber. They're not the greatest product to have, but if you guys get the actual carbon fiber, they definitely look a lot better, and they're also fits a lot better. That is, here I am just trying this out, and I'm not truly happy with this product, but I'm definitely going to find something that I can replace it with going forward. Guys, I also have some badgekins bits in this car, and again, just to eliminate that North American amber requirements there. I truly don't like it, so I replaced it, as well as another badgekins that basically eliminates the darkens the rear. As you guys notice, this is supposed to be a clear portion of the light. Made it darker so it looks a lot better that way. Another great addition on the stands for the car is the spacers that I have put in, and I truly have a mixed feelings on Hi Chester. That's just Hannah Chester. And there's just mixed feelings on this spacers, because they do wobble sometimes, and they do cause a small vibration on the car, on the handling of the car, and I truly hate it. But I do have a 10 mil on the front, easiest tuning 10 mil on the front, as you guys can see there, and I do have I believe a 12 or a 15 in the back. I can't remember now exactly. It really gives a nice stance here, guys. Given that I'm still stuck on the springs. On the springs, as you guys can see here, it just gives it a bit more of a better stance. That is, it pokes out a little bit better than normal. So on to our performance mods on this car. The biggest thing that I've done so far is our JB4 piggyback tune that we are configured on map 6 right now. And at the same time, I do have a open box concept cold air intake, which I'm really happy with. I love it. And how this one funnels the cold air, especially that the car has been driven only on a nice day during the summer, fall, and springtime frame. So yeah, I'm really loving it, guys, especially during the fall time when I take the car out, because the boost is just amazing in this case. It is a Rock Euro cold air intake. It's, I would say, from my opinion here, guys, it's one of the best looking cold air intake for this vehicle. And as well, this is basically paired with you can't see it at this point, but I have a BMS elbow here as well that helps in the flow of the cold air going into the turbo. I do have a turbo muffler delete as well, which you can't see. It's also a BMS turbo muffler delete. It's underneath somewhere here. And as well, guys, as you can see here, I changed the cover to a Tiguan cover here, because I hate the way the Golf R cover, given that, or even all the Golfs cover, because they're so tiny in the middle, and you can pretty much see all the guts out in this area here. And with this cover, you could see it's all fully covered nicely. Everything is hidden underneath better than the other ones. And I don't have anything else really in this regard from performance point of view, because I really kept this car stock as possible. I did change this to a black cap here for our windshield fluid. And other than that, it's the JB4 piggyback, and hopefully we can get into a flash tune anytime soon here this year. And yeah, I think that's all I have technically here, guys, from the performance point of view. And besides from having a a resonator delete that kind of helps the car breathe a little bit better, or exhaust a little bit better. And yeah, well, interior wise, excuse all this wrapping, guys. I do wrap the car, the seats and the steering wheels and the shift knobs plastic when I store the car for the winter, because I do the full detail on the car, and this is for me to protect them during the process. And to run you down with the modifications I've done for this car internally here, starts off with our door seals here. I have a Golf door seals, and I just wanted the Golf. It's a little bit more subtle, and again, a lot of people, they put the R badge in there and everything, and there's so many R badge everywhere already. So I just wanted to have something simple, and there's one here and also one at the back here. I'm going to show you guys. All four door seals are in place. Also one on the other side, and so that's first. And the second item that I would like to feature is this plate for the door lock here, or latch, or what I call them. And it has the R badge in it. I also have a set for the back, but for some reason it rubs against the door, so I took it off in that sense. So I left that out, also on the other side there. One of my favorite changes that I've done here, guys, is this carbon fiber DSG paddles. They're really looking nice. I really love it, and it's one of the favorite mods that I've done on this car. They look really nice, and they're pretty sharp, guys. It's definitely well recommended. Another addition here, guys, is this Wolfsburg lighter. I just like the way it looks, and yeah, actually I got this from Alibaba. They're a really good addition to the look of the car. Another one is our ring that I have on the start button. I just like it to kind of break up the look of the inside a little bit. I know it's a red, but it just reminds me of the for some reason, the Audis, and I like it. I truly like it, and it's a very inexpensive mod. Another OEM upgrade I've done on this car, as I'm a huge fan of an OEM upgrade, I have this footwell, rear passenger footwell lighting, and great addition, guys. And if you guys haven't seen that video yet, please do. It's a great addition. I don't know why Volkswagen never added those, but they really are a great addition to the look, and it makes the car feel like it's a premium car technically here, guys. And sometimes I do hope that the strip lights there, the blue light, also continues in the back. That would be so awesome if they did that. I'm sure that there's possibly an aftermarket product out there that you could do to make that happen. But anyways, another awesome addition, guys. And I've done this, and I have videos for every single one of these changes, as you guys know by now. And this Euro headrest, and I love the way they look. I truly do. They're probably not the most comfortable thing, but hey, they give us such a nice view and visibility. I think they're a lot safer for sure than the other one, the one that came with the car for the North American vehicles. But yeah, some people like the North American one because they're a lot more comfortable. They're a lot softer, and I can't agree more for that regard. But this car, I barely get anybody sitting in the back. So this car is just for me, my family. We have a few other cars to use to be able to go places. So yeah, great addition, guys. I would truly recommend this. It adds the beauty of the rear here, technically. Another small mod that I've done here, guys, is this GoPro. A place to put my GoPro when I'm driving, when I'm doing an in-car video, and having some view from the front of the car through the roads, so you guys can see and feel exactly how the car is handling, kind of thing, on the track. If I take the car on the track, or on some spirited driving videos, I use that quite a bit in the process. Another great addition, guys, is this little magnet here that I have on the side. It really does the job to hold my phone, and at the same time it doesn't clutter the whole dashboard here at all. Well, guys, we're pretty much done here. We have basically finished or conclude on the lists that we have for all the mods we've done for the Golf R so far. Here's my partner here in crime, Chester. And yeah, again, the first video of the year. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And soon I'll be having all those parts listed on the Amazon store, the J&B Tuning merch. And yeah, please support me and buy those products when they come available. Anyways, guys, peace out. Well, guys, a small little fun fact for you. If you guys are wondering what the heck is this sticker that I have here and on top of this fuse cover. Fun fact, if you guys remember the start of this channel, I have a Mark 7 Golf that I have sold and I dearly love, but I did sell that car to be able to swap it with the Golf R, and I managed to actually grab and allow the buyer to swap with me this cap to commemorate and also for me to remember where I came from. And again, it's just a symbol of the channel and where I came from. And also the sticker is actually a group that I have founded in Facebook that have now over 3,000 members, and it's a great group that I belong in that basically tailors to helping other Golf owners, Mark 7 and 7.5 owners, and their mods and beautification of their cars. Come on, baby, I'll give you a treat. Come on, come, I'll give you a treat. Come on, you want a treat? I'll give you a treat. Come on, come on, let's go. Sit down here. Come on, good boy, good boy. Okay, sit down, sit. And look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Good boy, huh? Look at the camera first. Okay, thank you. Okay, look at the camera. Look at the camera, baby. Nice. Look at the camera. Chester. Look. Nice, Chester.